So just be aware of your body's own capabilities. If you've got any injuries or conditions, you may prefer to watch the video first and decide if this practice is for you. I will offer minor adjustments, but as this is online, please do be cautious with your own body's capabilities and abilities today. Okay, let's get started. So we'll begin in a cross-legged position. We'll begin by coming into our breath. So we'll just start with a simple Ujjayi practice. So for a moment we will be aware of our natural breath. The spine is long. You're in a cross-legged position, or you can sit on your ankles, tucking the chin in. Noticing the length of your inhalation and your exhalation, bringing your awareness to the center of your chest in Pranasthana. Notice the vibrations of your body. Maybe you have rushed around to sit on your mat, or you've just finished a conversation, so let it all settle. Bringing that awareness to the center of your chest. We'll begin now by taking our first Ujjayi inhalation. So if you haven't done Ujjayi before, it's throat breathing. So we close the mouth and we're inhaling and exhaling through our nostrils with a constriction in the throat muscles. So how I describe it is like inhaling a hum with your mouth closed and exhaling a ha with your mouth closed. You get a nice audible sound, the sound of the sea. And what we're aiming for in our practice is slow, smooth inhalations and exhalations. So the movements that we do should work with the breath. If the breath is becoming laboured in any posture, it might be time to come out, take a little break and reassess. So when you've come into that Ujjayi breath, you're going to shift onto your hands and knees for the moment. You might remove your socks at this stage. We're going to take a few rounds just to warm up the spine in Chakravarkasana or cat-cow. So knees are beneath the hips and the palms are beneath the shoulders. The neck is in line with the spine, and as we inhale, we're lifting the chest, the head and neck follow, and the low back dips. And as we exhale, we're rounding the back, the gaze moves towards the belly button. And we'll take this 4 more times. So notice any resistance in the body, any hastiness in the mind to rush, or if there's any jerking going on, and just use the breath to slow down your movements and to breathe through any shakes or resistance. The next time you inhale, bringing the spine to a neutral position, the neck in line with the spine, tucking the toes on your next inhalation, and then pressing into the palms and sending the hips towards the ceiling as you exhale. You come into that first downward facing dog, walk the legs out, Adho Mukha Svanasana, and feel free to keep a bend in the knees. Concentrate on sending that tailbone to the ceiling, pressing into all 4 corners of the palms. So in Vinyasa Krama, we do keep the fingers and the thumbs close together. And when you've found a comfortable position, bring the gaze towards the belly button. Straighten out the legs a little bit if you can. So the heels are coming towards the floor. They don't have to be on the floor. On your next inhale, just gently look forward. Step up with the right foot and then the left. And just come to a full forward fold. Taking a gentle bend in the knees now. This is our first forward fold. So we're just going to stay here for a moment. Inhaling and exhaling. Using your next inhalation, can you interlock the hands out in front and lead the spine back to an upright position. Reach out of the waist, hips and legs. Exhale, lower the hands down with control. Standing where you are, feet are together, legs are together, the palms are pressed into the thighs, shoulders rolled away from the ears, gently tucking your thumbs in, tuck your chin in, elongate the neck. The tailbone is pointing downwards as opposed to pointing backwards or tilting forwards. Tailbone in neutral. Again, bring that awareness back to Pranasthana, the center of the chest. The next time you begin your Ujjayi inhalation, you're going to take the hands out wide and interlock overhead. Reach out of the waist, hips and legs, and then exhale, lower down with control, palms return to the thighs. Taking the movement twice more. Exhale, lower down with control. And just one more time. Inhale and then move. And exhale. Now turning your palms to face the rear. Inhale. And exhale. Pressing the energy downwards, palms facing downwards. We lower down our frontal stretch and take that twice more. So these movements on our feet are Hasta Vinyasas. And these are like our warm-ups, getting our shoulders prepared, moving our spine in every direction and igniting our Agni, which is our digestive fire. We're going to take the palms in front of the pelvis now, and on our next inhalation, we inhale to shoulder height and out wide. Shoulder blades are moving towards each other, open the chest. Exhale, opposite cross, and lower the palms back to the front of the pelvis. And get ready to do that twice more. Inhale, arms are raised and out wide on your inhalation. Shoulder blades move towards each other, and then exhale, the opposite palm comes on top and we lower back to the pelvis. Taking that one more time. Inhale, arms out wide, still on the inhale. Move within your own breath capacity. Opposite cross as we slowly and smoothly exhale the hands back to the pelvis. Lovely. Now we're going to open up the front of the body by taking a back bend. So we'll take the hands behind. That can be in a position where you're catching your wrist, your forearms or your elbows. If you can, make a prayer position behind your back in Prastanjali Mudra. Go ahead. When you're ready then, in position, use your inhalation to lift the chest. Feel like you're being pulled up on a puppet string. Head and neck follow, and then exhale back to a neutral position, tucking the chin in. Take the movement twice more. Really bringing your awareness on, open up the front of the body. We spend so much of our time forward bending or hunched over desks or children or making dinner. Inhale once more and lift the chest. the head and neck just follow. Keep the head in line with the spine if you do have any discomfort in the neck. Tucking the chin in as you land. The next time we open up the front of the body, we'll take a different hand position. So the hands are interlocked and pressing downwards. If that's uncomfortable, you can always have the hands interlocked, pressing upwards. It's a little bit of a different movement in the shoulder, but take the choice whichever is most comfortable for you today. We're going to inhale and open up the chest, lift it up, open the front of the body, look up. And then exhale back to neutral, taking that 2 more times. Again, be very aware of your neck and just keeping it in line with the spine like I am now, instead of going all the way back if you have any sensitivity or discomfort. Lowering the palms down by your sides. We're going to inhale, interlock the hands overhead. Reach out of the waist, hips and legs. As you exhale, send the hips back and bend halfway forward in Ardha Uttanasana, making a number 7 position. Inhale to come back, using the core muscles as you come to an upright position. Exhale, lower down into that Ardha Uttanasana position again. Inhale, coming up. Once more, and down we go. Inhale, coming up. And then open the hands at the top, lean gently back. And exhale, prepare for full forward fold Uttanasana. Gentle bend in the knees or as much as you need. Hands to the front of the legs or the floor. To come up, use your inhale, interlock the hands out in front and lead that spine back to an upright position like a bucket handle. Open the hands at the top, exhale and prepare to go down twice more. Inhale to come back. Reach out of the waist, hips and legs and exhale to lower down. Now this time we'll be opening up the sides of the body in Parsvabhangi. So we'll inhale and interlock the hands over your head. And then on your exhalation, you're going to move to the right side. Open up that left rib cage, squeezing the organs on the right. Use your inhale to come back. Reach out of the waist, hips and legs and move in again. You have an option to stay here for an extra breath or move in and out once more as you like. When you're ready to come out, using the next inhale, coming back to that upright position, reach out of the waist, hips and legs. You can give your arms a little rest now. Give them a shake before we take it to the opposite side. Inhale, interlock, reach out of the waist, hips and legs. Exhale, left side. Using your inhale to come back to center, slowly as you can. Exhale, lower down. Again, stay for the extra breath if you like, or move in and out once more. Then using your next inhalation, coming back to that upright position. Reach out of the waist, hips and legs, and then bend in the knees. Exhale, sweep the hands behind, complete shoulder rotation. Inhale, out wide and interlock overhead, all on the inhale. Exhale, palms facing downwards and out wide. Inhale, back to center and interlock overhead, all on the inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down by your sides. Take the hands now to shoulder height as you inhale. As you exhale, you're going to twist to the right from the waist only. Legs stay where they are. Inhale, lengthen the spine, tuck the chin in. Exhale, can you deepen the twist? The head follows the spine. Inhale, lengthen once more. Exhale, can you twist a little bit deeper from the waist? Then inhale, coming back to neutral. We'll lower the arms down for a rest. Give them a shake if you need. Inhale, shoulder height. Exhale, twisting from the waist, legs stay where they are. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, deepen the twist, and you're following those left fingers. If you can twist a little deeper, inhale, lengthen once more. And exhale, twist and deeper, looking all the way over those fingertips. Using your inhalation to come out of the twist. Exhale, lowering the hands down by your side. Very nice. We'll come into our squat position now. So inhale the arms to shoulder height. Exhale, can you sink down to a half squat, Utkatasana. Inhale, slowly coming up. And exhale, slowly down. Inhale to come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower the hands down. Inhale, interlock the hands overhead and prepare for full squat position. Exhale, sinking your bums down all the way they can go. The heels might raise. And inhale, coming all the way back up. Take it twice more, slowly as you can. Squeezing the legs together for balance. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale. Now this time, just inhale, lift the chest, keep the bum where it is. Open the legs wide and then exhale, lower the palms to the floor. See, can you sink back into those hips? Can you walk the hands back behind the heels and drop the head? See, can you relax into this position? If this feels unsteady for you, keep the hands out in front. And then on your next inhalation, bringing the knees together, interlocking the hands overhead. Exhale here, mind your balance. Whenever you're ready to inhale again, come up as slow as you can onto the balls of the feet into complete Tadasana. And exhale, lower down with control. So if you felt a little bit of a wobble there, we will just practice that a couple more times. So inhale, interlock the hands overhead, reach out of the waist, hips and legs, staying on the balls of the feet. Exhale where you are. Inhaling once more. And then exhale, lowering the balls of the feet to the floor and the heels with control. Lower the hands down by your side on your next inhalation. Very nice. Take a moment now. On your next inhalation then, you're going to take the right sole of the foot into the left thigh. Now if that's not an option for you today, the options are your calf or your ankle. So choose what's a good fit for you today and avoid placing the heel on the knee. Might knock out the knee joint. So choose your position. Whoop, mind your wobbles. And feel steady, bringing the hands in front of the chest for prayer or Anjali Mudra. Then when you do feel steady, taking the hands overhead in prayer, concentrate on a point in front of you. Maybe not me, something that's very still. And when you've done 2 to 3 breaths In this position, you can exhale. Using your next exhalation, the hands come to the chest. Take a gentle bend in that standing leg and bring the right neck back to center before lowering the right foot to the floor. Lower the hands down and get ready to go on the opposite side. So notice if you are different on the left side to your right. Try not to let that hip pop outwards on the standing leg. When you feel steady enough, take the hands in front of the chest. And then when you feel steady again, you can try taking them overhead. So if you have something nearby and you're feeling a bit wobbly today, choose to lower the foot or grab onto a wall or a counter space. Focus on a point that is very still in front of you and use your breath. Vinyasa, often called Vinyasa. When you're ready to come out, bringing the hands in front of the chest and then just bending that standing leg, inhaling that left knee back to center and letting it come to the floor. Lowering the hands down by your sides. Very nice. We're going to step out wide to Trikonasana now. Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale the arms to shoulder height. And then exhale, moving into the right side. The hips get sent to the left. Down we go, looking up at the top hand. Inhale, slowly coming back. And exhale, down we go. So the spine, we're aiming to get the spine parallel and straight along the floor. Inhale to come back. And we don't want to collapse our chest. Exhale down. So we roll that top rib cage back to keep the chest open. Inhale to come back. And then exhale to the opposite side. So today we're moving in and out dynamically of everything 3 times. Using about 5 seconds of an inhalation and 5 seconds of an exhalation. Samasthiti Vritti. And then coming back, or Samavriti, sorry. And then down we go. Again, we're aiming to get that spine parallel to the floor. Look up at the top hand. And without we collapse in our chest, so we have capacity for the air to move smoothly in and out. Exhale, lower the hands down, give them a little bit of a rest. Well done. So coming to the top of your mat now, we'll take a vinyasa to get onto the floor. So inhaling, we'll take a couple of forward folds first, reach out of the waist, hips and legs. Exhale, forward fold and bending those knees as you like or need. Inhale, using your bucket handle, leading that spine back to an upright position. Can you just walk the feet hip width apart? Open the hands at the top and exhale. Folding forward, can you slide the hands behind your calves or ankles? Inhale, lift the chest a little bit. Exhale, see can you fold a little bit deeper. Shoulders away from the ears. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Then inhale, interlock the hands out in front, leading your spine back to an upright position. Lean gently back at the top, exhale, full forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale here. Exhale, sinking the bum down towards the heels. And now from here, you can step or jump back into your boot or your step or jump back here. Sorry, I've had a blank. So today we'll step back. Okay, and we're going to lower down from plank with control. Or you can take knees, chest and chin to the floor. Fronts of the feet come onto the floor and we press up, sliding the hands back a tiny bit, press up Exhale, lower down from Bhujangasana. We're going to inhale to tuck the toes, press into the palms and send the bum back towards our heels. Now from here, using your next exhalation, you're rolling over the feet into downward facing dog. So you might walk the feet forward slightly. Let the neck relax. Fingers are together, thumbs are tucked in. Pressing into all four corners of the palms like you're opening two jars away from each other. And then whenever you're ready, inhale, look forward. And then just exhale, dropping your knees to the floor, fronts of the feet on the floor. So if you have any discomfort here with the knees or the feet, use a blanket or a cushion for support. If this is really not for you, sit this out for a moment, it will be brief. So use this moment to maybe close your eyes, roll the shoulders away from the ears, tucking the chin in. We're going to inhale, interlock the hands overhead, and as we exhale, we're bending the elbows so that the hands come behind the neck. That's it. And then we're going to inhale, reaching up again. Exhale, bending the elbows behind the neck. And the next time you inhale, can you also lift the bum as you reach up? A bit of work in the quads there. Exhale, bending the elbows again. We'll just do that once more. And being careful not to dip your head forwards. Press the head into the hands if you need to, the back of the head, to keep your neck elongated and not dipping forward. Inhale, keep the bum where it is this time, open the hands at the top. Exhale, folding forward into Balasana. Inhale, you engage in the core muscles, lifting the spine. We'll move in and out twice more. Exhale, Balasana. One more. And exhale. And from here, you're going to come onto all fours now. Tuck your toes, roll over into that downward facing dog again. Inhale, looking forwards. Can you step or jump forward to get onto your bum? Whatever way is accessible for you. You can drop to your knees and sweep your feet around or jump onto your bum. Dandasana, palms on the floor, tuck the chin in. Spine is long, the chest is broad. And then when you're ready, you're going to inhale, lengthen out of the waist. Exhale, grounding the backs of the legs, the hips, the buttocks into your mat. And then inhale, rolling your spine back to the floor. The hands come behind the head. You slide up your mat a little bit if you slid down. And here we're going to take Tadaka Mudra. So we're going to inhale here for about 4 seconds and we'll exhale for 6 to 8 seconds in your own time. So if you inhale and measure the capacity of your inhale, maybe it's 5 seconds, and aim to double the length of your exhalation. Tadaka Mudra. I'll give you some time to do that, so off you go. Notice the pause that occurs naturally at the top of the inhale. Try and hold this for a second or two and try and hold a deliberate pause at the end of your exhalation for a second or two. So Tadaka Mudra is Pool Mudra. It refers to this area or abdomen. Notice the part of your belly that's sinking in. The accumulation of toxins or the root of disease. We want to use our digestive fire, using our breath and our posture to burn the toxins, or the mala they're known as, in this position and through the various breath activities that we do in asana. So when you've reached about 6 rounds, just come back to a normal Ujjayi Samavriti, where we're aiming for an even amount of time on the inhalation and exhalation, usually 5 seconds. Exhale, lower the palms to the floor by the hips. And then just let the toes flap out and the palms face the ceiling so that you're on the back of the palms. Let the arms just be wide of the body. And make sure the shoulders are down away from the ears. Tuck that chin in, keep the spine long. We'll take a brief rest in Shavasana. We're just absorbing the work that we've done so far. Letting the body organically settle. When you're ready, bring the legs back together, turn the palms over, tucking the chin in. We'll come back to our Ujjayi breath. Sliding the soles of the feet together back towards your buttocks. Landing that sacrum on the floor as you exhale. And prepare for Divi Padapitam. So inhale, pressing into the soles of the feet, squeezing the legs together, pelvis towards the ceiling, chest moves towards the chin. Exhale, rolling the spine back to the floor. And we'll take that position twice more, minding that those legs don't flop apart, squeezing them together, raising the pelvis with control, chest towards the chin. Unclench the jaw and roll the spine back to the floor, vertebrae by vertebrae. And just taking that once more. And exhale, rolling the spine back to the floor. Inhale, lift the feet, hover the knees over the tummy. Wrap your arms around your shins or take hands to your respective knees, depending on your arm length or your capacity. When you're ready, using your next exhalation, you're going to guide the knees towards the abdomen. Inhale, gently release. Keep the shoulders on the floor if you can. Unclench the jaw. Exhale, guiding them towards the abdomen. You'll feel this within your own capacity, so it's function over form. It doesn't matter so much how postures look once we are feeling the desired function of each posture. Now, the next time that you exhale, you're going to pick up your head and bring either your forehead, nose or chin towards your knees, depending on your neck stability or position. Stay for a breath, relaxing the shoulders, and then on your next Inhale, lowering the head, neck and shoulders to the floor. We'll just let go of that hold of the legs, and as we exhale, lower the soles of the feet to the floor and the palms. Just adjust the shoulders if they've crept up around the ears. Land the sacrum. Inhale, hover the knees over the tummy, and exhale, point the toes towards the ceiling. Inhale, point the fingertips. Exhale, hold the breath for a moment. Hold the position. When you're ready to inhale again, lower hands and feet to the floor. Straight legs if the core is strong. Exhale, point the toes to the ceiling. If the core is struggling, you can bend the knees like I'm doing here. And we'll build up to that core strength to use the straight legs. You'll still be feeling it in your core with the bent leg option. That's just protecting our back if the core is not feeling so ready for the straight leg option. So the next time you lower to the floor, if you're using straight legs, you're just going to hover above the floor about 30 degrees. And then when you're ready to come out, just exhale down with control. The hands are on the floor behind the head. And the next time we exhale, we're going to take the hands to the floor by the hips. And we're going to come over onto our tummies as gracefully as we can. So maybe slide your right leg back and just bend that left elbow to come onto your side. And then using your top hand to support, you just roll gracefully onto your tummy. Okay? Fronts of the feet are on your mat. So you're going to take the hands to the floor beneath the shoulders. The forehead is on the mat. And keeping the forearms on the floor, we're going to press into the forearms, lift the chest only, Makrasana, crocodile. Exhale, lower down slow. Inhale when you're ready. 2 more times. Sliding the hands back to the top of the ribcage, tucking your elbows in, press into the palms, lift the chest and the first few ribs, keeping the belly button on the floor. Look up if the neck allows and exhale to lower down. See, can you take that comfortably twice more? Pressing the fronts of the feet and the fronts of the legs into the floor to protect the lower back. If this is causing too much of a pinch, take a rest. Fold the arms and place the forehead on top or come onto your back. The last one. Now if you feel like a challenge, exhale here. On your next inhalation, can you straighten the arms? So this would be a bit more advanced. So sit this one out if you're unsure. Using your exhale, lower down. Tucking the toes as you inhale, pressing into the palms, bum comes towards the heels. We're rolling over into that downward facing dog. Have a little sway here if you like. Or of course you can walk your legs out again, whatever you prefer. And when you're ready, just stepping or jumping forward, coming onto your bum. Okay, so just a couple of asymmetric postures here. So we will take Janu Sirsasana and then Paschimottanasana before we finish in a cross-legged position and some Ujjayi breath. So we're going to inhale, slide the right sole of the foot back to the left thigh. Use your hands to adjust if you need to. Then reaching out of the waist and then moving forwards from the hip. So I do aim to get my belly up over my knee, and then I lower my hands to the foot, or indeed wherever your hands land. So don't compromise the position of the back or close the chest. If your hands are coming to your shin, that is fine. Okay, if your hands get to the foot, it's the middle finger and the forefinger behind the big toe with the thumb on the big toenail. Breathe deeply in this position. To come out, use your inhalation. Leading the spine back to an upright position. Pop that knee up. Slide the right foot forward. And we'll slide the left foot back. Take your hands down to adjust the foot if you need to. So we'll counter posture this symmetrically after we do our Paschimottanasana. And as we exhale, we're moving forwards from the hips. And down we go. Hands coming where they land. So that might be the front of your leg. Open the chest, tuck the chin in. And then to make your micro adjustments, just seeing, can you lift the chest as you inhale and move a little bit deeper into the stretch as you exhale. So Janu Sirsasana is head to knee pose. So that's eventually where we're aiming for. Using your inhalation, interlock the hands, bring the spine back to an upright position. Sliding out that left leg. Exhale, reaching out of the waist, hips and legs. Moving forwards from the hips, Paschimottanasana, full seated forward fold. Again, the hands are coming to where they land. Other options will be to bend the knees if the hamstrings are tight. And then you get to feel the belly on the thighs and feel the nice cooling, grounding effects of the posture rather than a jaw clenching, stretching hamstring posture. So do what's right for your body today. If the hamstrings are nice and free, the hand position then for today would be the middle finger and forefinger behind the big toe, thumb on the big toe. A bit of a longer exhalation than the inhalation, enjoying this full seated forward fold. Using your inhale, leading the spine back to an upright position. Lower the hands to the floor behind the hips. We're going to counter posture now, so you can take a bent knee option, Chaturastham, and press into the soles of the feet. Lift the hips as you inhale. Head and neck go back only if comfortable. To come out, bring the head in line with the spine and lower the bum down on your exhale. If you want to try a challenge, straighten out the legs, press into the palms, lift the hips. Head and neck go back only as is comfortable. To come out then, head in line with the spine, lower the bum to your floor. Very nice. So we'll finish now in a cross-legged position for now. The other option would be to sit on your knees. So choose what's comfortable for you today. Take a cushion, any props that you need. And whenever you're ready, just natural breath for a moment and listen carefully. We're going to take our right hand and bend the forefinger and the middle finger down. The ring finger and the little finger can stay together. And we take the thumb to the right nostril curl and the ring finger to the left nostril curl. So you can have the back of the left palm on your knee or the palm facing downwards. On the back of your knee, on the back of the palm, you can fold that forefinger down and place the thumb over the fingernail of the forefinger. Then taking a long spine, tucking the chin in. We'll exhale completely, lift that elbow up, and then we'll inhale through both nostrils and close the right and exhale left. Inhale through both. We'll close the left and exhale through the right. Inhale through both. Close the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through both. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through both. Close the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through both. Close the left and exhale through the right. Continue on your own for 2 rounds. As your inhale, focus your attention on the throat, and on your exhale, focus your attention to the respective nostril. Viloma, Anuloma Ujjayi. Anuloma Ujjayi. So the next time that you exhale through the right nostril, you can lower your hand down. Inhale, normal Ujjayi through both nostrils. Exhale. Gradually letting go of the Ujjayi. Come into your natural breath. And keeping the eyes closed, but turning the eyes inwards towards the center of the eyebrows. We'll visualize a white light there. Any thoughts that are coming in, just let them pass by. Just bring that awareness back to the white light between the center of the eyebrows. Don't become frustrated with any thought that tries to enter, just let it go. No force necessary. Bring your attention back to that white light. Then letting go of the white light visualization. Sitting quietly for a few more moments. In complete silence and stillness. So please take your own time. Remain in silence and stillness. Om. Chitasya Padena Vacham Malam Sharirasya Chavajagena Yopakarotam Pravamuninam Patanjalim Pranjaliranatosmi Abhavu Purushakaram Chanchakrasidarinam Sahasra Shirsam Svetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please choose to stay where you are or come back to Shavasana. Staying in silence, I will leave you here. Thank you everybody.